My name is Kathy Lau.
And my name is Caitlin Simmons.
Our project is on finding the relationship between well-known dog food brands and canine pancreatitis. Of course, all commercials claim that they have the best dog food for your pet, but of course, they can't all be true. It's just a good marketing tactic. The pancreas is an organ in the right side of the dog, and it helps produce this enzyme that helps with digestion, and it also produces hormones that regulate blood sugar and glucose metabolism. When this pancreas is inflamed, then the condition is called pancreatitis, and this is caused by eating the improper foods. Dogs are more prone to this condition because many humans don't know that dogs digest foods differently than we do. So we humans feed the dogs any kind of food that the dog wants, and that could be harmful.
Like my partner said, the problem is that these dog food companies are saying our food's the best, it's so healthy for your dog, and obviously that can't be the case for every single dog food. So the purpose of this project is to determine which dog foods are actually the best for your pet, and which dog foods aren't too great and they're causing them to get sick. Because of this statement, we have hypothesized that if dogs eat foods that are higher in fat, they're more likely to develop pancreatitis, because that's just what we think might happen. But if we substitute those high fats with other ingredients such as turkey or chicken, then we could lower the chance of them getting sick and getting diseases such as pancreatitis.
With pancreatitis, the pancreas becomes inflamed and it starts to do abnormal functions. Like, for example, it releases enzymes into the pancreas, which in turn causes the dog to digest itself. And without intervention quick, this could become deadly. Some symptoms would be nausea, fatigue, fever, abdominal pain, and restlessness because of the pain. Some dogs are more susceptible to this, like older dogs whose pancreas is just overworked because of all the years of living, and overweight dogs because they already have the extra fat.
For this project, we went to an animal hospital in the city called Dixie Animal Hospital. We went there and we collected 200 data points, 100 of these being dogs that have received pancreatitis in the past year, and dogs that have come in and have been relatively healthy. When we received these data points, we asked for a few things: the gender, the breed, the age, the weight, and the food that they are currently on. When we got these, we used those data points and analyzed them to discover if the foods that they were on were good or not. And I did the dogs that had pancreatitis. So when looking, I looked at first the gender. The males were 51% and the females were 49%, so not a significant difference. We also looked at the breeds. The majority of the breeds were pretty sporadic, but we did have a large amount of Chihuahuas, Maltese, and Shih Tzus. And then we also looked at the food. The foods were also pretty sporadic, but we did have many brands of Purina, different types of foods, but they were Purina brand, and Kibble and Bits was at 11%, so that was a pretty good chunk of our data. And Kathy had the healthier dogs.
Just like the dogs with pancreatitis, the gender didn't really affect our findings because they were pretty even. Only four more males were healthy. And with the breeds, they were also pretty evenly distributed. But for the healthier dogs, there were a lot more larger breeds like Dalmatians and Great Danes than the dogs with pancreatitis. And for the dog foods, the majority of the dogs were on Royal Canine, which was 41%, and iVet, which was 20%. But the reason for this is that Royal Canine was the dog food that the animal hospital sold. And this is the dog food that they recommended for their patients after they were diagnosed with pancreatitis.
We also looked at the weight, as we said. That's what we did with the weight was we looked at the breeds from both sides. We just determined how many breeds we had and also how many dogs were in each breed. And so what we did was we found the average of their weight and compared the healthy dogs to the dogs that had pancreatitis. We did discover that the dogs that had pancreatitis weighed less than the average of their breed and less than the average of the healthier dogs. This could be because dogs, when they get pancreatitis, they lose their appetite, which could result in a quick decrease in weight. After we got our data, we determined that the gender, we really couldn't tell if it had an effect on pancreatitis or not, because there was such an insignificant difference in the amount that we couldn't tell if there was a significance to the effect of pancreatitis. We also looked at the breeds. We did determine that there were smaller breeds of dogs that were coming in with pancreatitis. Like my partner said, with the healthier dogs, we had bigger dogs that were coming in as healthier, but with the dogs that had pancreatitis, we had more breeds that were smaller. And then Kathy's going to talk to you more about the foods.
With the dog foods, we found that the unhealthy dogs mostly ate foods with abnormal percentages of either carbohydrates, proteins, or fats. Most of them had an unusually high amount of carbohydrates compared to proteins or fats. And with the healthy dogs foods, we found that their foods mostly had a 40% 40% composition of carbohydrates and 30% proteins and 30% fats. And we came to the conclusion that a good healthy dog food should have a composition of 40% carbohydrates, 30% fats, and 30% proteins.
With that, we determined that the dog foods that had these compositions, that they were the 40-30-30 were healthier for your dogs, and anything else was getting to be less healthy for your dog as the more that the percentages spread out. We also determined that our hypothesis was partially supported because dogs that ate high-fat contents were getting pancreatitis, but also dogs that had higher in carbohydrates or higher in proteins were also getting pancreatitis. So yes, the fats were a factor, but also the carbohydrates and the proteins were a factor as well. And we also discovered a few problems in our project that we could fix next time we do it. Kathy will talk about that.
For further studies, we found that we didn't have that much access to healthier dogs because many dogs don't come in for checkups like humans do. We also found that there's a really big discrepancy that we could have had, which was that we didn't have the control over knowing whether or not the dog has or eaten human foods or what kind of treats they've been eating. And that could have been a big part of why they got pancreatitis too. Another thing we would change is where we collected the data. Since we collected from only one place, the amount of diversity in dog foods and dog breeds weren't that much. But if we collected from all over the city, we would have many different kinds of dog food brands and dog breeds.
And that's our project. Thank you for your time.